It's Week 9 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Aaron Jones. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Vikings and the Colts on Sunday night primetime.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year, a little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. The number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his second year in the NFL out of Florida.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Richardson gonna look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson will try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example is going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Minnesota.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. He'll tuck it and take off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. That's caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
The Colts offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, 1st points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the 1st points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Here's Powell to return. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically result.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Well, rookie Laiatu Latu, the UCLA man, in there to bring him down. Throwing, Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are going to extend their first quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. Now he'll run. He'll be a little short of that 1st down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now he'll run it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson out quickly to Pittman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run here with Taylor. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each reporting a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are on the board here in the 1st.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Darnold to throw on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And after battling some injuries a year ago, Mike, Justin Jefferson, I know he's certainly looking forward to getting back to producing at the ridiculous level that we've come to expect out of him. I mean, even with last year's limitations, he still eclipsed the 1,000-yard mark, and barring something dramatic, you got to imagine he's going to do it again this year.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will up the lead to 5. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the give, it's Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
You can see the quarterback here. He's saying, hey, man, my bad, my fault. He knew a better ball probably leads to a nice completion. That one got away from him a little bit too much and leads the receiver out of bounds.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. finding the open man. That's Pittman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Richardson to throw. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. Richardson operating from the pistol. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Throwing. Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That one complete to Pierce. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's 2nd and 2. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Howell now to bring it back. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Darnold to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Working middle, and he's got downs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Passer, defense. That penalty is declined.
Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll put Addison in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where you see the final score there. Odell Beckham, well over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we'll head east. It's on to Cincinnati as we check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Joe Burrow, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, on Monday Night Football, Election Night Eve, the Super Bowl rematch from a few years back, Bucs and Chiefs from Arrowhead. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Yeah! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Jones. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay. 3rd down, 3 to go. They try and run for the 1st down with Jones. Aaron Jones. 20, 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Reichard, good with the extra point. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, his hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction downfield by his receivers. But what he's not accounting for is the speed in pursuit of that defensive end. I mean, watch him catch him from behind. He closes that space a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he doesn't have enough time to get the ball out of his hand, and he takes the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's complete on the tight end screen. Gonna try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They motion the slot man left. A run. It's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Colts have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Powell now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, Jones. He'll push ahead to the 21. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's 2nd and 9. Richardson gonna look to throw, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
1st down, Colts.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Richardson to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
The Colts about set to punt. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. This one brought in by Hawkinson. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw is Darnold. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal. And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field.
Pass interference.
I don't think this is going to stand. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is first and goal from the 1. They look to run with Jones. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On second down, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third and 2. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. He is going to have a Colts first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Completing this one to Downs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued.
And he's into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Darnold now to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Colts.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his tight end, Granson. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll go play action. It's Richard. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Now from the 9, It'll be 2nd and goal. Now Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are going to extend their lead.
The score, Colts 45, Vikings 19.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Darnold. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Darnold to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Darnold to throw again. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Darnold again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.